What's good, Cowboy Nation? Here with Jason, simply with repping the star. Hey, it is a victory Monday. Typically, I like to do my reaction videos the day of, but Cowboys had a late game, so here we are. So, I mean, wake up this morning, you got a little, little pep in your step. I tell you, like it's nothing like beating the Eagles. I'm telling you, it's for Dallas fans. This is our Super Bowl, so I'm excited. A lot of good things happened yesterday, but let me first start off with this. If you are in the Dallas area, you know some stuff went down. So, Philly fans decided to come out here and I guess Philly it out, Eagle it out, some of the locations out here. And I don't know if I dislike the players as much as I dislike the fans. Like at the end of the day, when the Cowboys fans went to go support their team in Philadelphia, I didn't hear not one story, not one thing about Dallas Cowboy fans going and storming and trying to take over their locations and cowboy it out. And it's like this, y'all talk so much noise. Y'all wanted to bring so much energy, but now y'all flying back home with an L. So I hope y'all enjoy that. Fly Eagles home. That's the way we're gonna say it. Fly Eagles home. So crazy game. I'm gonna start off with the fact that, and I don't know if anybody else picked up on this, but I felt like at the beginning of this game, the refs were kind of spotty when they gave the spots for the ball. It was there were some plays where I feel like that was a first down, but the ref would sit there and push it back 1 yard, and I was like, man, is this about to be one of those kind of games? Luckily, after that first drive, everything start clicking. It seemed like the refs were playing it, calling a fair game. I know some of the Eagles fans are going to be like, oh, they sub there, those refs, they helped out. Nah. If you go back and look at some of them replays, it was, I mean, they were truly pass interference. There were a lot of things that went wrong for the Eagles. I said at the beginning to a few friends, I said, hey, you know what? Whoever comes out of this game with the least amount of mistakes, they're going to win this game. And fortunately, it was the Cowboys. We forced three forced fumbles. It seemed like the Eagles couldn't get out their own way, to be honest with you. And if you go back to the game when we played in Philadelphia, I honestly, and I'm not even just trying to say this because I'm a fan, what I'm saying is this: I don't honestly feel like the Cowboys lost to the Eagles. That was a winnable game. The Cowboys beat themselves. Silly mistakes, silly penalties. That's what lost them the game. It wasn't for the fact that Philly was dominating. Because if we all go back into that game and sit there and say, hey, you know what if Dak did not step out of bounds? What if Schoonmaker would have made the touchdown? We wouldn't even be talking about that. We could say, hey, the Cowboys swept the Eagles this season. It was a winnable game, but we gave it up. But this time around, it was a whole completely different game. This team came out there and they put on a show. Uh, Brandon Aubrey, Mr. Butter. Like I'm telling you, like this 60 yards, 59 yards, like he's about to have NFL teams going out and hunting down these soccer players. This guy's clutch. I haven't seen a player this clutch since Dan Bailey. Like we got a kicker on our hands. Dak Prescott played a good game. Granted, I didn't like the the fumble take back for a touchdown, but if that's the one thing that I'm gonna harp on over this game, hey, I'll take that. Speaking of that touchdown, that was the only touchdown Philly got. They defense got it. We held their offense to 2 field goals. Like, but this is supposed to be the elite team. This is supposed to be the one. The road to the Super Bowl goes to Philadelphia. If that's the fact, hey, bring it on. I hope we have to play them again. Um, I don't know what the whole situation was with Stephon Gilmore and AJ Brown, but I'm gonna tell you right now, if you are about to make AJ Brown, or I'm sorry, if AJ Brown's about to tick Gilly off, like hey, bring it. Like we saw vintage Gilly last night. One of my very favorite plays yesterday was the play on the sideline with Michael Gallup up there, deep pass from Dak, just dropped it in the bucket. Ferguson jumping over defenders, like we played a great game. Was it perfect? No, but it was a very exciting game. I never get too caught up into it. I'm sorry. I'm one of those fans. Like I will relax once I see that it's maybe under 2 minutes. It depends on what the score is. But yesterday I was on the edge of my seat because I felt like we were the better team out there. But at the same token, this is the NFL. I've seen teams come back for worse. So um, but no, the few concerns would be Hankins going down and Curse going down. Our defense, those, Hankins is a run stopper. Curse, he ain't been the Curse that he's been in the past. But we'll chop that up. I feel like you still want that leadership, you still want that motivation that he brings to the team. But yeah, he hasn't been playing the curse he was last season or the season before. But anyway, Cowboys, good things. Positive. CD Lamb still, got a touchdown. I love to see Brandon Cooks out there. It was a very exciting game. So I have nothing negative to say about this game, because when you play such a heavyweight fight, you're gonna get hit in the mouth a few times, and there were some things that they did well in Philadelphia. They did some things well, but at the same token, if you're gonna say, hey, who was a better team out there on the field, it was the Cowboys. Like, stop it. Now everybody's saying right now, hey, well, the Dallas Cowboys, they got a tough schedule and the Eagles got an easier schedule. I'm gonna tell you right now, like, maybe we going off of that narrative because of what we've seen in the past with the Cowboys, that we never really saw a consistent Cowboy team. One week we see one version, the next week we see another version of them. This For the past few weeks, they played very consistent. They played consistent football. The only thing that I would probably say that was a little different was against the Seahawks, when the defense just looked a step behind. They looked sluggish. That was the only time I was like, wait, who are these guys? But they stepped up when it mattered. Offense has been consistent. So if the Cowboys keep playing consistent as they are right now, why would we be worried about Buffalo? Why would we be worried about Miami? Why would we be worried about Detroit? You know what I mean? Who just lost to the Bears? Like, I'm not worried about it. It's any given Sunday. You go out here, you play, you stay discipline, and you play consistently. When you do that, you got this. So this is exciting weeks. I tell y'all, hey, y'all go out here with your chest out, head held high. Hey, we took down them Eagles. Fly, Eagles, fly home. I'll see y'all later. Peace.